Everyone, welcome back to another episode. So, as you said it, as you read in the title, we are going to be installing Windows or Linux Mint 18.3. So, let me just grab my other phone and I'll be right back. Okay, so we can make a 12 gigabyte hard drive, but we're only gonna do a 5 gigabyte. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, that should be good. So, just make it 12 gigabyte. Windows Update needs my help. Yeah, I somewhat disabled Windows Update, so. Also, I hate when using Windows Update, so I just got rid of it. Not got rid of it, but like disabled it. Trying to find the charger port. So I can just plug in my phone now. Okay, so now it is charging, and the 12 gigabyte partition is created, so we can restart Windows and boot directly into the USB. I hit restart or shut down. Oh, I hit restart, okay. Okay, so now we are going to hit F12 and go to boot picker and hit USB storage device, and we're going to start Linux Mint. Now I'm actually watching my little live stream on my phone in 720p. So we are going to also disconnect my other screen that I was using yesterday. So Linux Mint is now booting up. Oh, they actually added YouTube Kids to this. Wasn't this slow booting earlier? It wasn't. Okay, so we are now on the desktop of the Linux Mint USB. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and install Linux Mint so that I can get all of the Wi-Fi drivers and stuff up and going. So let's do that now. So it says install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, flash, MP3, and other media. So we want to tap on that and hit continue. So now it's gonna be a while, so well, it takes usually a minute or so. Okay, so now Wi-Fi networks are available. So let's connect to my home network. Okay, so let's enter the password. And we are connected. Okay, so it says install Linux Mint alongside Windows 8. We want to do that. Do not erase disk and install Linux Mint. We want to install Linux Mint alongside Windows 8. So it automatically chose what we wanted. So continue. Let's do something else. Actually, something else, because remember I created that partition. So we're gonna do something else. Something else. Continue. Okay, so now we are in here, and I can. So that's Windows 8. Okay, so that's the bootloader for Windows 8. Do not mess with that. That is the actual Windows 8, and that is what we did. So we're gonna hit the plus button, and we are gonna do ext, and then okay. So now it is making the disk readable and writable for Linux. Okay, so now we have this drive here, and we want to format it. Yes. Okay, so let's change it now. Okay, so let's go into gparted. And create the swap. Give it a second, it's actually trying to load up both partitions. Okay, so there's our unallocated. We can do new and make it a ext4 in okay, so is there like Linux swap? There it is. So we're gonna make it a 1024 megabyte file. There we go. So we can hit add. So there's our Linux swap and then our actual thing. So let's apply all operations and hit apply. So now it's creating a 1 gig partition. and we can close off this, and now how do I refresh it? Do I just hit F5? Or do I actually hit back and then go back into this? Let me open up my lines. Okay, so now we can do something else again. It is chilly today. So now it's scanning the disks. So here's our swap space, and here's our free space. So we're gonna install Linux Mint onto that. So we're just gonna hit install now. So we made sure it wasn't the Windows 8 loader, else that'll crop things. We made sure it wasn't the Windows 8, because that is in, so we want to format this disk. So we're just going to do that. So now it's going to be formatted also. Hopefully. I'm going to close my window also. It's like I'm literally right by a window here. Okay, so now it's going to be formatted, and we can click on that disk and hit install now. So that is going to be formatted. CA swap, then continue. So, okay, so yes, Chicago, English US. Okay. So it says login inspired 1525. Password, I'll just do my normal password. Never fails me. And hit continue. So now I will be back in about 5 minutes to check on it. Okay, so that's about 5 minutes. Mint has not been installed yet, fully. So yeah, give it a little more time. I'll give it about 5 more minutes. Oh. Yeah, Linux takes forever to install. Literally forever. Okay, so finally, Linux Mint has installed. So let's hit the continue testing button and restart the computer manually. So to do that, I just go down to Linux menu over here, hit quit, then just hit restart, which is right there. Now you can see me, hi. Okay. So now it's restarting and okay, so here we are, Linux Mint 18.3, Mate, 32 bits. So let's boot it up for the first time. Okay, so let's enter the password. Okay, so here we are on Linux Mint 18.3. So let's connect to Wi-Fi. Set on drivers. So, let's see here. So yeah, the Wi-Fi driver is not installed, even though that it was installed on the other one. It is not now. So it has to download this. Um, so we're just going to do that and also do that. So we're gonna apply these changes. We have to connect to internet. And I don't have internet up here. Ah. So if I hit apply changes, yeah, everything else works except for the internet, which I need. I technically could just like go downstairs, quickly connect to Ethernet, and then install this driver, which I may do. So yeah. Yeah, it says this device is not working. Same with my processor is not working, but it's up. So like if I go into system monitor here, yeah, the CPU is not working at all. Like, right. 2.9 GB. So yeah, um, this is the battery that is in here. It's at 45%, but it still thinks there's a battery in it. Let me redo this test. Yeah, it still thinks, oh, you're at 45%. And like, here's the battery for it. It's lasted me about a year. So, let me go downstairs and see if I can connect to the internet quickly. So, I will be right back. You see, my Dell driver for the Wi-Fi is pre-installed with Ubuntu because it likes to do that, but not with this. So, let me just take apart my computer, and I will be right back. Yeah, so, uh, get rid of my. What are you coming down for? I need something. Oh, the Wi-Fi isn't working.
Sure.
No, it's not. I need a cable to install the driver board again. See you next time.